You asked me about men's mental health. My answer was explaining that as a man, you don't have the luxury. Oops, I don't feel like it. My point is that it's player versus player. And if you're a man who's going to constantly give in to mental health problems or mental health trouble, you're not going to be able to compete with the men who don't.
Have you ever considered why some men find it challenging to express their emotions? Today, we'll explore the deep reasons behind this phenomenon. From the impact of trauma to the weight of chronic stress, we'll uncover the mysteries of why men may lose touch with their feelings. So let's embark on this enlightening journey. Consider the profound impact of a single traumatic event or a series of distressing experiences on an individual. These life-altering events sow the seeds of emotional detachment, gradually distancing individuals from their own feelings and those of others. The human mind often employs detachment as a defense mechanism to shield itself from the overwhelming emotional pain associated with trauma. Over time, this initial numbness may persist, creating a disconnection from one's emotions and those of the people around them. These traumatic experiences, whether stemming from repeated distressing events or a single profoundly shocking incident, can lead to the mind building a barrier against emotions. Betrayal, a bitter pill that can erode even the strongest foundations of trust. Imagine facing repeated disappointments from those you hold close, leaving you questioning the vulnerability of emotional connections. It's like building walls around your heart, guarding it against potential hurt. This guardedness becomes a shield, a defense mechanism against the pain of betrayal. With each letdown, the walls grow higher, creating a seamlessly impenetrable barrier. The once open heart now stands fortified, cautious about letting anyone in too deep. The scars of betrayal run deep, leaving a lasting impression on one's ability to trust and open up. This transformation is born out of self-preservation, a way to navigate a world where trust has been shattered. But beneath that guarded exterior lies a person longing for connection, grappling with the echoes of past betrayals. Amid the hustle and bustle of life, chronic stress can take its toll, affecting more than just your daily routine. It's like a never-ending juggling act where the balls never drop, but you might. The constant demand to cope and survive can lead individuals to suppress their emotions to keep their head above water. It's like putting on a brave face when your world feels like it's crumbling. Over time, this suppression can become a habit, almost second nature, resulting in a generalized emotional numbness that can be easily misinterpreted as cold-heartedness. Picture it like trying to hold back a tidal wave of emotions. The more you try to suppress, the stronger it seems to get. That's what chronic stress can do to a person's emotional responsiveness. It's as if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and the more you carry, the harder it becomes to express those feelings. As we delve deeper into the world of suppressed emotions, you'll discover the impact it has on men and how it contributes to the complexities of why they lose touch with their feelings. Positive role models and caregivers play a significant role in shaping our emotional development. When they're absent, it's like missing a compass in a vast ocean. These role models guide us, showing us the way to kindness and compassion. Imagine growing up without their warm examples, without seeing how to be caring, loving, and considerate. It's like navigating life's challenges with a dim light. When we lack these role models, we might struggle to develop empathy and affection. It's not that we don't want to, but it's like trying to build a complex Lego set without an instruction manual. We're missing the essential foundation, so it's crucial to understand that sometimes emotional detachment in men can result from missing these vital figures who should have been there to teach the ropes of emotional warmth and human connection. Let's explore the world of rejection and the emotional barriers it creates. Imagine facing frequent rejection or isolation in your life, constantly feeling like nobody wants you around. It can be tough, right? Well, when someone experiences this over and over, they might start building emotional walls around themselves. These walls are like shields, protecting them from the pain of rejection, but they can also make them seem distant and cold to others. The desire to reach out and connect is there, but the walls stop them. It's as if they're saying, "I've been hurt too many times and I won't let it happen again." So they remain guarded, making it challenging for them to trust and open up to others. This is a survival mechanism, a way to protect themselves from more emotional wounds. These walls might hide a lot of warmth and emotions, waiting for the right moment to break free. Rejection builds those walls, but inside, there's still a desire for connection and understanding waiting to be discovered. In times of hardship, people often turn to various coping mechanisms as a shield against overwhelming emotions. Emotional detachment is one such coping mechanism, a way of distancing oneself from intense feelings to regain composure. It might begin as a protective barrier during difficult times, but it can become an automatic response in various situations. This emotional detachment can make someone appear unfeeling even when the circumstances may not warrant it. It's like building walls around your emotions to keep them in check. As you'll see later, these walls can be tough to break down once they've been established. Imagine viewing the world through a lens of skepticism, where you consistently interpret others' actions as self-serving or malicious. This deeply ingrained cynical worldview can significantly contribute to emotional detachment. When someone constantly views the world with suspicion, they might find it challenging to form genuine emotional connections with others. It's like putting up an invisible barrier that keeps them from trusting and opening up. This perpetual skepticism can reinforce a cold and guarded attitude, making it difficult for them to let others in. It's not just caution, it's about building emotional walls to protect oneself. The more you perceive as untrustworthy, the thicker those walls become. So the power of cynicism and mistrust can make individuals seem emotionally distant and cold. Behind these barriers often lies a complex tapestry of emotions waiting to be understood. The constant questioning of others' motives and doubts that creep in all add up to a life where genuine warmth and connection become elusive. Growing up with emotional neglect can leave a lasting impact on a person's ability to connect with their feelings. Picture a childhood where warmth and affection were scarce, where parents seldom displayed care or empathy. In such an environment, a child grows up learning to navigate their emotions on their own. They may become guarded, reluctant to open up to others. This emotional void can persist into adulthood, making it challenging to form genuine connections. The struggle to understand and express feelings when there are no positive role models to emulate is like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. As the years go by, this emotional detachment becomes a defining trait. The person might long for closeness but find it elusive, like trying to catch a fleeting breeze. The desire for connection remains buried underneath layers of learned self-preservation. The result? Others perceive them as distant and unapproachable, never realizing the depth of emotion that lies beneath the surface. It's a complex journey, one that often requires patient understanding and support to unravel. The human spirit, resilient as ever, holds the potential for healing, even for the coldest of hearts. In some cases, men find themselves trapped in a cycle of toxic or abusive relationships. Imagine being in situations where negativity, manipulation, and abuse become the norm. Over time, this prolonged exposure takes a toll on a person's emotional well-being. They learn to guard their hearts to shield themselves from the ongoing harm, resulting in an appearance of coldness. It's a survival instinct. The more they face toxicity, the more they might long for genuine connections, even though it seems like they've grown distant. Think about how the constant exposure to negativity and manipulation can erode trust and lead to emotional detachment. Picture someone trying to build walls around their feelings to protect themselves. This struggle can make them seem distant, while deep down they're hoping for real connections. The impact of toxic relationships on someone's emotional state can be profound, leaving them emotionally scarred and longing for a way out of this vicious cycle. As we conclude this eye-opening journey, we've unraveled the intricate factors that contribute to why some men may appear emotionally distant. From the profound impact of trauma to the weight of chronic stress, each segment has shed light on the complexities of this phenomenon. Share this video with those who might benefit from understanding the underlying reasons behind emotional detachment. If you found this information valuable, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Until next time.